Well, the day is finally here, Joan.
Finally here.
Are you ready?
I think I'm ready. Like, I've been anticipating this for, honestly, months.
Yeah.
But, like, now that it's finally here, I'm a little terrified. I hope everybody likes it. This is about everybody like me. I see a future, which is not what I felt like for a really long time. I don't feel invisible now.
What are your kids making of this? How are they watching it? Are they watching it? I watched a little bit with my daughters, and it was really hard. The beginning part of it, when I got the privilege of talking about John, and, one of the things I wanted to do in this journey is make sure that his memory isn't lost in my journey. And so I really felt like it was a huge privilege. I got to talk to him about him, and it was hard for my kids to watch. After that, they are excited for me. They want me to find love. They do not want me to kiss any men on TV, and they are terrified that I'll do a fantasy suite. So, well, Joan, you've already thrown one of their requests out the window because night one, you were already smooching someone. Just one. Was that important to you? Just to not overkiss? So, it really didn't have a rule for myself. I honestly didn't think I would probably kiss anybody, but I thought it's not off the table if it feels comfortable. And I wasn't going to smooch somebody. I was just going to a kiss is fine. So that seemed fine. In that moment, it seemed appropriate. I didn't really even think about it. As it was happening, it was fine. But I certainly didn't want to be one of those people that that was part of the story. I certainly don't want that to be the story. So are you scared of something for your children to see in this season? Is there one thing in particular you're kind of cringing and going, oh, I don't want them to see that? Oh, gosh. So, we all know that relationships require or don't require, but there is a physical element to it that you have to know works, right? Right. So, kissing is important. I'm sorry, it just plain is. And they're going to see some kissing that they really didn't. I'm just going to have to tell them, close your eyes. This could get bad for you. Gosh, I'm sorry, yeah. But I do want to say out in front, my kids really didn't want me to do a fantasy suites, and I actually didn't feel comfortable doing them either. So my version of fantasy suites is way different than the, what's happened in previous seasons. I love that you make it work for you. What do you hope folks gather from your journey? Because you said representing all those in their golden years is such an honor, and I feel that. It really is. So I want this journey to not be about just me, because I'm just one person going on this journey, very insignificant in the big world. I want it to be about everybody who are in their 50s or 60s or 70s or 80s or whatever age, but kind of in this part of their life when dating looks hard. Yeah. And it's the pool of people is smaller. And on my journey, I thought somebody would set me up with somebody, and it turns out none of my friends have single man that I'd be interested in, or even have very many single friends. And I thought I'll meet somebody organically. I'll just be out and about, or I'll be at a wedding, or I'll be someplace. I don't need somebody. No, that's not happen. That's not how it works. You just have to keep getting out there and doing different things. If sitting at the local restaurant, at the bar with your friends isn't working, go and go to a wine tasting, or a volunteer study out of your discomfort. So do something that scares you. Yeah, well, you did. I did. And, that was my big message to myself, to keep doing things that scare me. Because before, when I didn't, I was locked into the life that I had. And now that I've done things that have really scared me, I have opened up a whole new world to myself. And do something that scares you every day. You're just getting started in so many ways. How are you going to watch it and take it in? Yes, I've got this out. So to the watch party for the premiere, my mom, who's 92, is having one at her retirement community. I know, don't you love that? It's so adorable. I'm actually going to be visiting a retirement community here in New York City, and to introduce them to the premiere. And then, every episode, I kind of have different places to go. People are you come watch. So my brother and his wife have a whole group from their neighborhood that watch it. So I'm just going to flit around and say hi to people all is. Yeah, that is exciting. I cannot wait to see this season unfold. Thank you.